Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Many shoppers will turn to the internet for their holiday gifts. We'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at how Amazon's hub in Rockford is preparing.
Plus, State Line Community Center starts construction on a new facility. Administrators say it's all about bringing quality care and stability to people in the area.
And some young McChesney Park students get into the holiday spirit, the Thanksgiving event that's all about having fun while learning. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Before we get to those stories, traffic is stopped in downtown Rockford.
Police have found an unknown package. Rockford Police posted on their X account around 4:45 that traffic has been halted near East State Street and North Madison Streets. Police say a suspicious package is in the area. That area will be closed off until the department determines there's no danger to the public. Police ask residents to avoid that area and plan travel around the closure.
When shoppers search high and low for perfect holiday gifts, customers will turn to the web. Many of those purchases will flow through Rockford's airport because of Amazon.
Drea Baroni got a look at how the company keeps up. And Drea, this is quite an operation.
Yeah, Mimi, Eric, I got to take a tour inside Amazon Air Hub here in Rockford, and it is a massive facility. They're gearing up for Cyber Monday, which Josh Lewandowski, the site manager, tells me could be the biggest increase in packages the Air Hub has ever seen.
Roughly we do between 300 and 350,000 packages each day. As we go into Cyber Monday and into the rest of peak operations, we're anticipating anywhere between 450,000 to 500,000 packages.
The Air Hub has 18 flights going in and out of the facility daily, all filled with those packages being shipped across the country. And though Amazon promises on-time delivery, they also encourage ordering early. I'll have more on how the operation navigates this holiday season coming up a little later at 6. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Drea. We'll have to wait to see if the man accused of a Rockford mass shooting is fit to stand trial. Duke Webb was in court today, but the hearing was rescheduled. The 40-year-old faces first-degree murder charges. He has pleaded not guilty. His lawyers say Webb was suffering from PTSD after returning from his military service in Afghanistan. His charges come from the attack at Don Carter Lanes that killed Dennis Steinhoff, Jerome Woodfork, and Thomas Furseth. Webb's trial fitness evaluation has been pushed back to December 8th.
Since 1922, men have occupied one of the top jobs for Illinois State Police. Now, for the first time in history, a woman takes the reins. This month, Rebecca Hooks officially became ISP's deputy director. Hooks is second in command to Director Brendan Kelly. She will oversee all of the department's operations. In her time with State Police, Hooks says the agency has worked to recruit more women and increase diversity. She has a clear message for young girls and women interested in a law enforcement career.
It was less about me being a woman and more about hard work in the position that I'm in, and then doors and opportunities open for me. You can do this. You can sit in this seat, that it's not about your gender, it's about your skill set and how hard you're willing to work, and the opportunities are there.
Hooks started her career with ISP 22 years ago. Here at Eyewitness News, we want to recognize remarkable women in our community. You can nominate someone who's made a difference in self-achievement, community contribution, or family impact. Just scan the flow code on your screen or click on the community tab on our website to submit their story.
A State Line organization starts construction on a new facility. The Harlem Community Center held a groundbreaking ceremony on its new building. Back in April, HCC received an almost $9 million construction grant from the state. The new center will focus on early childhood learning and will have 5 classrooms along with 20 staff members. Organizers say the reason for building this new facility is due to the high need for quality, licensed care in the community.
It's really the fulfillment of a goal, a huge goal and dream for me is to be able to bring stability to HCC for the future. And we've been here 66 years, and this will set the stage for the next 66 years for HCC.
The new center is expected to be complete by fall of next year.
According to the TSA, today, tomorrow, and Sunday will be the busiest days to travel. The agency expects to screen more than 2.5 million people each of those days. Roads will be equally packed. AAA forecasts 55.4 million Americans will hit the road between tomorrow and Sunday. The Illinois Tollway expects nearly 8.8 million vehicles on state highways starting tomorrow until Monday. Roads everywhere will be the most clogged tomorrow. The U.S. Department of Transportation expects smooth sailing.
We are seeing more people flying than ever, with fewer cancellations than we have seen in years, and we're investing to make sure it stays that way long term, which translates to millions more people getting to home or getting to work or getting to their loved ones as expected.
If cancellations do happen, there are travel protections like guaranteed hotel and meal accommodations, as well as free rebookings. Secretary Buttigieg, who you just heard there, said weather is the most unpredictable factor, and the FAA is preparing for the worst. The agency's provided $50 million to airports nationwide for de-icing equipment.
While doctors say you need to keep an eye on what you eat this Thanksgiving, the same can be said about your pets. Veterinarians say cases of dogs and cats getting sick from eating something they weren't supposed to rise around the holidays. The list of foods to avoid include onions, garlic, raisins, and pork. Animal health experts say if you think your pet may have eaten something that they shouldn't have, don't wait to call their doctor.
You know, it's one thing if your dog has a little gas or a little loose stool, but when they start having repeated vomiting episodes, I would recommend getting them checked out because it may be something simple, right? Maybe they just need a bland diet and a little bit of medication to help them through, or maybe it's the beginning of a bowel obstruction, you know, that's going to require surgery. And the longer you wait on those, the harder it is to fix them.
Veterinarians also suggest talking to your guests about not feeding your pet's table scraps.
State line students get in on the holiday fun. Donald C. Parker Early Education Center held a Thanksgiving parade. Kids decorated their own balloon to carry. As a class, students made a float out of a cardboard box. Staff say it's a great way for kids to have fun while also learning.
It is thrilling for the kids. They get so excited seeing their classmates and everything that they make, seeing kids that they know from lunch, which is great. Like they see, you know, their friends that aren't in their class and it's like, oh, I know that friend from the bus or from lunch, seeing everything that everybody creates. And also the students really have such a great sense of ownership in everything they make, in the floats and in their balloons. And it's just a wonderful opportunity for them to have some fun at school, and we still get to incorporate some learning.
Parker plans more evening events in the spring.
Efforts are underway to secure the release of hostages in the Middle East.
Coming up, a temporary truce between Hamas and Israel is on the horizon. In the meantime, military operations expand into southern Gaza.
Coming up at 6, one person's injured after a state line hit and run. Oregon police are asking for assistance in catching the offending driver.
Our temperatures today stayed in the low 40s thanks to the cloud cover and the rain showers early on, clearing our skies out here tonight. Find out if this dry weather will continue into the Thanksgiving holiday and when we could see a couple of snow showers potentially coming up in the First Warn forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Lever, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Negotiators are still working to get some of the hostages released Hamas took in a deadly raid on Israel more than a month ago. A proposed ceasefire could be part of the deal.
This comes as Israel signals it will expand its operations into southern Gaza. Rena Roy has the latest.
A potential agreement on the horizon to release dozens of hostages being held by Hamas since the October 7th terrorist attack. A Hamas leader telling ABC News the group is close to a deal and that now it's just up to Israel to accept the terms. President Biden also expressing optimism.
We're now very close, very close. We could bring some of these hostages home very soon.
The Israeli government voting this afternoon on the agreement. A U.S. official tells ABC that would mean about 50 women and children would be let go in exchange for the release of about 150 Palestinian women and minors held in Israeli jails and a 4-day ceasefire to allow humanitarian aid into Gaza. An Israeli source briefed on the deal tells ABC each day of the ceasefire would see a batch of 10 to 12 hostages released. And if Hamas continues to release hostages, the ceasefire could be extended. Families of the hostages desperate for their loved ones to come home.
I think the only thing that I could call justice is bringing everyone back home.
This as the war rages on in Gaza, devastating strikes killing dozens of civilians, according to the United Nations. Patients being evacuated from overwhelmed hospitals, including the Indonesian hospital in North Gaza. Children on stretchers seen loaded off a bus to another hospital in the south. This makeshift shelter set up to help Palestinians who have been displaced. UN officials saying that number is about 1.7 million in Gaza.
The circumstances of our shelters very tough. They are suffering a lot.
And Israel is also under fire over mounting violence from Israeli settlers against Palestinians in the West Bank amid the war, with President Biden calling on those settlers to be held accountable. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Well, back here at home, the clouds cleared out nicely this afternoon.
After the break, we'll hear from Candace on our dry Thanksgiving conditions and how the travel weather will be Sunday.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, clouds clearing out here this evening, allowing for a beautiful sunset just a little while ago. Would have been nice if we would have been able to see some cloud clearing skies earlier in the day, but this time of year we'll take what we can get. At least we'll got some sunshine here the next couple of days. We take a live look with our SkyTrack camera. Still a little light there on the horizon, looking up to the northwest there in Rochelle. Clouds moving out to the east of us will leave us with a period of mostly clear skies for the next few hours, but there are some clouds back out west in Iowa. That'll gradually work in here as we head after about 10-11 o'clock tonight, and that'll turn our skies briefly mostly cloudy. We're going to stay dry straight through at least the start of the weekend. The end, we could be dealing with a couple of lighter snow showers here as we wrap up Saturday night and into Sunday. But high pressure building in will keep us fairly quiet. So that means you're hitting the roads tomorrow, at least across the Midwest. No major issues. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds. Winds will come in from the west and southwest. High temperatures will climb Wednesday, Thursday in the low to mid 40s. So we'll give it a green light. Green light again for Friday, Saturday. Maybe a little more cloud cover. Temperatures will be cooler. There is a cold front that comes in Thursday morning. Comes through dry. We'll see a little more cloud cover as a result of that, but it knocks our temperatures down into the 30s for Friday. Same thing for Saturday too. So it will feel cooler out there. So just kind of be prepared for that, especially if we've got a little more cloud cover Friday afternoon. Light snow will be possible late Saturday night and then into Sunday. So if you're traveling Sunday, may need to keep an eye on that, especially as the storm system works across the plains, moving into the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Could bring us around some light snow during that time, which could carry over into Sunday afternoon and early evening as our temperatures are in the 30s. So that would kind of be a time frame that we're keeping an eye on. Still several days out, so there is some time for that to change, but nonetheless, something we'll kind of keep a close eye on here, especially with some light snow potential. Clear skies means our temperatures, I should say, are dropping back through the 30s. We're at 37 in Rockford, 36 in Belvedere, 38 for DeKalb and Rochelle, 41 right now in Freeport. Winds for the most part are light. We'll keep about a 5 to 10 up to 15 mile per hour breeze tonight. Temperatures will drop down to about 30 degrees. So wind chills tomorrow morning will drop back into the 20s. Winds will pick up a little first from the northwest, and then that wind direction will shift around to the southwest. High temperatures are up around 44, so pretty seasonable for this time of year. Futurecast shows that cloud cover moving in very nicely here. That about 10, 11 o'clock through late this evening. That'll carry over through early tomorrow. So by sunrise tomorrow morning, we should have a pretty decent sunrise at that. Winds will shift around the west and southwest tomorrow. Temperatures in the low 40s. We'll see a few clouds rolling through Wednesday night into Thursday. Thursday, the winds will turn back around to the northwest, while the afternoon will be somewhat comfortable. There will be a chill because that colder air does eventually work in Thursday night, so we'll see those temperatures, or feel those temperatures, I should say, drop down into the 20s overnight Thursday into Friday. 35 degrees Friday afternoon, 37 on Saturday. Most of Saturday looks dry. Any precipitation at this point may come in overnight Saturday, then into Sunday, but guys, high temperatures will stay in the 30s through next week.
Just keep adding 30-degree temperature days on the end of that 7-day. Candace, thanks.
Scott's in next with sports. The Ice Hogs will be trying to defeat a former Ice Hog standout tomorrow night when they take the ice at the BMO Center.
And Dean Lowry's first season with the Minnesota Vikings hasn't gone as well as the Rockford Boylan graduate had planned.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
We'll get another chance for some Ice Hogs hockey before we dig into Thanksgiving Day dinner. The Hogs will play a home game tomorrow night against the Manitoba Moose. The Ice Hogs earned 5 of a possible 6 points in 3 games last week. They finished strong with back-to-back wins in Iowa Saturday and Sunday, and that has pushed them into second place in the division race. When they face the Moose tomorrow night, they'll likely be facing an old friend. Former ISAW goaltender Colin Delia is the top goaltender now for the Moose. He spent parts of 5 seasons here, including 2 seasons ago. Coach Anders Sorensen has nothing but positive things to say about him.
Obviously, he was a big part of our organization, and a big part of here in Rockford, and he had a lot of success here. So it's good to see him on the same, back in the grounds and the stomping grounds here. But yeah, we'll see. We know he's a good goalie, so we're excited to play him.
And the Packers will rest after Thanksgiving. For now, they have a game to get ready for Thursday in Detroit. And with all the Packers' injuries at the running back position, A.J. Dillon knows he's in for a busy day, and he welcomes the extra responsibility.
I'm ready for a haul, man. I don't know. I've done this. I've been in every situation these last 4 years. So, I've started games. I've had to fill in at times. It's nothing new. But there's really no pressure.
Rockford native Dean Lowry is done playing ball for this season for the Minnesota Vikings. He's been placed on injured reserve with a pec injury. He'll undergo surgery to repair it. Lowry had just returned from a groin injury that sidelined him for 2 games before this latest injury. He still has 1 year left on his contract with the Vikings, but there's no guarantee he will be brought back next season. He had started 4 games this season. There's more boys holiday hoops tournament action set for tonight in Rockford. At the Fred Van Vliet Classic at Auburn, 1 game is already underway between Jefferson and Chicago Perspective. At 6:30, Spring Texas Legacy Academy faces Whitney Young, and at 8, East will play Chicago Bogan. At the Boylan Thanksgiving Invitational at 6:30, Freeport plays Harvey Thornton and future Fighting Illini Morez Johnson. At 8 o'clock, the Titans will make their season debut when they play Chicago Noble. That's sports. We'll be right back.
First Warn Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and More stays pretty quiet here as we go through the night. Temperatures will drop down to around 30 degrees. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds both Wednesday, Thursday. Comfortable temperatures too as numbers climb through the 40s. 44 on Wednesday, same thing on Thursday. Temperatures will drop though by the end of the week. Cold front comes in Thursday afternoon, comes through dry, but it will bring our temperatures 35 on Friday. Keeping an eye on some light snow potential as we look Saturday night into Sunday.
All right, thanks, Candace.
And thank you for spending some time with us. Stay safe.